All right. I don't know what's going on there. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to That Real Texas Team Podcast, episode 110. This is the reaction to the Texans going up to Indianapolis and stealing one in Indianapolis from these Pony Boys. My name's Curtis. I'm the host of the channel. With me, as always, my resident co-hosts. Up at the top right, you can find him on Instagram at Pacman_King Freestyle. You can also find him in your grandmother's cell phone as Sugar Dick Williams. Down at the bottom, we got Magic Mike, aka the Black Mr. Clean.
Shit!
You can find him at
Oh shit!
At Mastery Productions all across the social medias. Follow both these gentlemen. Make sure you go to Chris's podcast. That's Crazy Podcast and Talk. Like, subscribe on both their channels. Do the same thing here while you're at it. Try to get in front of new Texans fans every single week. So, gentlemen, how we feeling? What's our initial vibe after the 20-16 victory? I've got our score predictions right here. I do want to go over those real quick.
Yeah, let's take a look at them. I was
go ahead and go over these score predictions.
I was fumbling about that.
So Mike had 24-14 Houston. Chris had 28-24 Houston, and I had 20-17 Houston.
God damn it!
Yeah, yeah, just like right fucking there.
I wonder, is that missed field goal?
Yeah, literally. I was actually kind of mad that he missed that extra point because I was on track prior to that. Anyway, it's not like it matters.
We got the dub.
Well, to the Colts it does. But holy crap, what a controversial game. Holy mother of God. I mean, I'm not going to put an asterisk by it, though.
Fuck that.
I'll tell you that. I'm going to take the W and run. Thank you very much.
Man, we are the Kansas City Chiefs this week. I don't care. Say something. You should have won the game. You should have won the game. That's how I feel about it. You should have won the damn game. And that's not what happened.
Number one offense in the NFL. And y'all leaving it up to the refs.
Yeah. The immovable force.
I'm just saying, like, golly.
Unstoppable.
Are we not the number one defense? I'm sorry, I must not remember. I don't know. But like, I know we're the number one scoring defense. We lost that last week.
You're right, Robert.
We got that back. Yeah, we got that back with the Rams debacle.
It's true.
But anyway,
it's so sad, but so true
I'm ecstatic. If it's not obvious, I'm ecstatic. CJ played better than I thought he would. Not the interception doesn't surprise me. I assumed he would throw an interception. I might not have said that on Saturday, but and he did not throw any touchdowns. I did think he was going to throw 2 touchdown passes, but we did get 2 touchdowns in the red zone that I was very happy with. It didn't have to be touchdown passes. We got 2 good touchdowns, one by Nick Chubb and one by Nico. When I saw they gave that ball to Nico, I knew he was going in. I could just see it was just, I don't know. I could just see it.
The fact that he had to push Hutch out the goddamn way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And then Ursary out there trying to do something for him. I believe it was Ursary.
The thing Kaylee's getting more creative. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, I know. It still ain't great. But CJ threw for a bunch of yards. We still having red zone issues. Woo. We'll be fine. Yeah, that is true. Just a little bit. Never heard of playing twice white. But either way it goes, I'm ecstatic. Nico had a great day, obviously. I assumed he would. Okay, so like Higgins. I like that CJ got him more involved because I do not feel like CJ had him involved enough except for when Nico was out. When he had everybody involved. So I like that. Schultz was Schultz. He's been doing well this year. Did Noel have any catches? I do not remember him catching the ball.
I think he had 1 or 2.
Okay. Hutch had a couple of catches. I think he had like a long 25-yarder or something like that. It was nice. Overall, they did great. I don't care about no controversial penalties. It still ain't nothing like anything you see with Kansas City. And the thing about it is, if Jonathan Taylor gets going, those penalties don't matter, do they?
Noel was targeted once.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
and that's the thing. You think about it now. CJ has a lot of useful targets, useful receivers. Not even bringing Schultz into the equation.
Kirk had like 3. I think he had like 3 receptions.
If you're going from top to bottom, you got Nico, you got Higgins. You see they have a relationship with Hutch. You got Kurt and you got Noel. You got 5 receivers that you don't mind getting the ball into their hand, and then you bring in Dalton Schultz.
Yeah.
Still haven't really thrown the ball really good to Jaquavius like I would have thought, but hey.
Oh yeah, you put it in his hands. Jaquavius might take it to the highs.
Yeah. But and we kind of already talked about it a little bit, touched on it. You know, this was just a fine game from Stroud. I think a good knock the rust off game, get back into the flow of things. I think that's why the illegal forward pass was a thing. I think he literally just needed to get out there. And, you know, I don't know if you guys played very long or played long enough to like miss a game and come back. But it takes a little bit of contact to make that nervous feeling, whatever, dissipate. And
I've came back from a concussion. So yeah, I get it. It is different. The field feels different.
You know, ground feels is, I thought he looked very comfortable to me in the first drive. They took it all the way down the field. I thought he looked way more comfortable than he has been.
The announcer said something that he admitted to when he talked to them was that he's playing against his defense in practice. They don't make anybody feel comfortable in the pocket. So a couple of those times he was trying to escape when the pocket was fine. Because he's so used to the pocket feel.
I saw that. I saw it. And like
honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. That just sounds like a cop-out excuse. And I get that it is probably reality as well. But I also think, like, you know, the coaches are not letting those guys actually get you. You got the red jersey on, so you're not getting touched.
But he's still trying to get away from it. He doesn't.
You are absolutely trying to maneuver away. But if that is the case, if he's so used to having to manipulate the pocket because the fucking tackles are getting, you know, walked back or whatever, how the hell is he not used to stepping up into the pocket?
That's what I said.
Like, if that's
you're still escaping out the back. Worst area.
The first time he did it, he could have stepped up. But you know what he did? He stepped to his left.
Yeah.
He stepped to his left side and he got himself in trouble. And I feel like if he steps up, he has a running lane that he can get to, or he can see. He has that fraction of a time. We're gonna say a half a second, because you know time is, even though time might seem like it's slow, you got a half a second to see if you got something, and then just boom, take off running.
Yeah. And the thing about it was, I'm not sure if anybody went back and watched it. The interception that he did throw wasn't a bad decision. It was a bad throw. He threw to the right guy, but he overthrew.
Oh yeah.
He was there.
He had a couple of overthrows. I mean, these are things I expected. Like I said, I honestly thought he played better than I actually thought he was. Yeah, regardless of the touchdowns or not, but he threw for quite a few yards, and like CJ, in my opinion, looked a lot better than he didn't. I mean, Denver's defense is all world, but like in a lot of these other games, he hadn't looked like he did yesterday. There were games you just felt like, man. But I also, okay, so I don't know if we have this. I guess I could look. But my thing is, when we as we're talking about this, do you have one for? Do you have? I did not mean to do that. Did I? Oh, okay, no, you did that. No, it's because I'm looking at. It's because I'm looking at the banners. You didn't put anything about the O line. Okay, so fine. I want to talk about that. I just want to bring it in.
Yeah, I can make one.
Nothing about the flags. I don't care about that. But besides the flags, what do you guys think? Because I think that contributed to things for CJ. Also, I do think the line did look better with him. I'm not
Better than
comparing him to Davis, but I'm talking about just in this game as opposed to how it's been. You're not having Juice and Lakin swapping out. You're not doing that. You got Trent Brown at right tackle, even though I'm not a big fan of it, but he's fine. It's fine. Ed Ingram pancaked somebody yesterday. I don't know if y'all saw that. But I do feel like the line, Ursary still needs some work, but he's a rookie. Expect mistakes from him. But I feel like the line was, I'm not going to say significantly better, but, because I feel like they were kind of breaking down a little bit in the second half. But I feel like they were better than what I've been seeing this season, if that makes sense.
If we're taking a step back and looking at the line, Andrews is still a problem.
Oh, of course.
I mean,
now he was always the weakest link, even when they were subbing in Lakin and Juice. Andrews was still the weakest link, but now putting Titus next to him and Ed Ingram on the other side, and your two big ass tackles, he looks even worse of a weak link. That tush push that they're trying to do doesn't work with Jake Andrews. He's too small.
He's too small. Like, I'm surprised it worked the first couple of times.
They didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I mean this oh God, what did I call it earlier? The Stover. The
Stover bend over.
The Stover Skerfuffle.
Oh God.
Skerfuffle.
Yeah.
It's not good, but it's what I called it, and I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we work with it.
Yeah.
The Skerfuffle.
Yeah, Jason Kelsey's also all-world center. Jake Andrews is not.
And he's still bigger than Jake Andrews.
True.
He's still way bigger than Jake Andrews.
Well, he ain't now. Him and Jake Andrews might be about the same size.
True. But
yeah, I mean, he's definitely the weakest link. He's also got the one center that we have that is halfway decent at both run blocking and pass blocking.
That's depressing.
Yeah,
that's very depressing.
Everybody, the other centers are really good at one or mediocre at the other, and he gives you at least the ability to do both. Like
that's what I thought about it when I was looking at it. I was like, okay, so Patterson is a better pass blocker than Jake Andrews, and Juice is a better run blocker than Jake Andrews.
Yeah,
but he can at least do both.
Yeah.
So like, I know this might sound like a dumb question, but like I know we be running the jumbo a lot, and right before we get to the refs thing, we be running the jumbo a lot. But you know what I don't understand? Why do they always do the jumbo and running up the middle? Like it just don't seem like it just does not work ever. They know what's coming. Y'all run, they just run straight up the middle. It's like I don't know. And then Woody Marks love Jaquavius, but Jaquavius needs to slow down sometimes. That'd be another problem. If he slows down and wait for the block to develop, he won't run into the back of people all the damn time, because it happens all the damn time. He runs right into the back of his own player instead of possibly letting the block
because develop. he is not a between the tackles runner. We're running him like he is.
Yeah.
But he's not a between the tackles runner.
That's
supposed to be Nick Chubb.
Learn if they go keep doing that. He's gonna have to learn. He's NFL now, baby. When you learn how to hey, I'm just saying.
Don't turn him into
learn.
Damian Pierce.
I ain't running
right,
back or
Brandon.
nothing, but like I just that'd be my first thing I think about. I'd be like, sometimes I'd be like, just slow down and look. Like that half a second. Half a second. That's all you need.
Hey, I think he's talking to you. I think he's talking to you, Chris.
I don't give a fuck if he is. It don't make it. You just said they're running him like he's like he's that type of back. Then he gonna have to learn. It sounds crazy, but he gonna have to learn. He's a rookie right now. If we're gonna give him all the passes in the world, but if that's how they're going to run him, if they're not going to find what he's good at and use that, which would probably be better.
Woody is 24 years old.
He's an older rookie.
Oh,
he is. I think he's
what was he, a 6-year?
Older. I think he's older than CJ.
Shit, he's older than Damian. I think Damian Pierce was like 24 as well.
Yeah. So realistically, he's already like 3-4 years away from the running back decline physically. And it's not like he's going to be, even like in a perfect world where we come into the season thinking Woody Marks is going to be the number one guy. That's not a perfect world. You don't want that to be the thing. You literally want him to be your third down running back, second, third down running back.
You want him to be your speller.
Yeah. Obviously we had the anticipation of Joe Mixon, but it doesn't look like Mixon is doing an appearance this season. So we got stuck with Nick Chubb and the lumberyard situation with Woody Marks and Chubb. So, but pivoting to the refs. This goes out to all the Colts fans. Get the fuck over it.
Get over it. God damn it.
Get the fuck over it. Here's why. You're going to point to the egregious, most ridiculous PI call that benefited the Texans. And then a couple plays later, and Nico Collins gets the little jet sweep touchdown.
Yeah.
I think it was the next
play. We're all mad about that. There's also a delay of game, which was definitely the longest. Like, okay, it's been on zero for like a whole second. Non-calls, which should have been called. I'll give you that.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll be feeling the same way. I'll be watching other games or watching teams playing the Texans, and I'll be feeling the same way. Why they ain't called a delay game? So I know. I feel like it happens all the time.
Well, what I'm saying is there were a few things that were egregious. The face mask inside 2 minutes that should have been called. The pass interference. The no delay of game. The no delay of game and the pass interference were on the same play.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
The referee's analyst, he stated something that I guess we all sort of knew, but we never heard somebody say out loud. He said the referee gives them a beat after the zero to do the play. Yeah, but that's my thing. If it's the referee giving a beat, he doesn't have another timer. That's his personal choice of how long that beat is.
That's true. That is 100% true. There's also, we score that touchdown. That touchdown is where the field goal or the extra point goes just barely over top of the upright, and everybody thinks Kaimi missed it. We have got photos of this ball. We have attached the appropriately lined items to kind of line up where the outer perimeter, by NFL rules, outer perimeter of the field goal, and it is firmly inside. So it is a made extra point. It is done and settled. You can find the picture literally all over the internet. There's a bunch of videos made by Colts fans who are just salty as fuck. Second, if we were to flip all of the egregious penalties on the Colts and just say either, there was no penalty or whatever, all right, you might take off 7 points you might take off 4 realistically. But if you do it the other way too, you take away the 32-yard pass interference on an uncatchable ball that Daniel Jones was trying to find Alec Pierce on a 3rd and 16.
Mm-hmm. And he threw it 10 yards out of bounds. Pass interference.
Yeah.
I thought one of the rules of the pass interference, it has to be a catchable ball. What you gonna say if Bullock didn't grab him, he was gonna jump 19 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Catch it and come down inbounds?
No.
Hell no. I'm sorry, guys. The Colts lost.
Yo, and Nixon on Dancing with the Stars is crazy.
Shout out to Fairbairn for kicking it over the goal instead of doinking it. It's valid.
Facts.
Look, real talk. I understand why everybody would be like, "Oh, the refs, they beat my Colts." I get it, but you know what else I get? Shut the hell up. That's what I get. 7-5, bitches. We're out here.
Better not lose next week. Better not lose next week.
Brings me to the next point. The defense doing the fucking job the way they've been doing all year. This is such an impeccable unit. We didn't get the normal sack numbers that we've been getting. We only got the 1 sack from Rankins, but there was a pretty good stream of pressure. Will Anderson Jr. for I don't even know how many weeks straight now was the number 1 graded Texan according to PFF. The man is playing at an otherworldly level right now. He and Daniil Hunter were huge for TFLs, getting pressure. I can't remember what quarter it was in, but there was one where basically Daniil and Will Anderson Jr. ran the tackles, basically sandwiching Daniel Jones in between, and he like kind of retardedly fumbled the ball, like haphazardly threw it or whatever, and it was just
and they caught it an incomplete pass, but
yeah,
it barely made it out that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we did cause a fumble. I know they recovered it, but we still caused a fumble on their 4th down try.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't cause it. I think it was just a bad snap, but whatever. It should count as we caused a fumble. I don't care.
Yeah.
They were so scared that they couldn't snap the ball.
Petrie came back, had a phenomenal game. 2 PBUs. We were able to bottle up Jonathan Taylor for the most part, 21 carries for like 84 yards. I mean, he was able to get a couple good gains, but we really, anytime they really needed it, we shut it the fuck down. Their biggest runs were the first play of a drive or whatever, and then it would just stop. We made it to where, one of the talking points we had before the game was you got to make it to where Daniel Jones is who is going to decide the game. If he can play well, they might have a shot. If he doesn't, the Texans defense is going to feast. He played pretty well. He had like an 82 grade PFF rank or something like that.
Yeah, not a bad
He played
game.
pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't a terrible game out of him. But he definitely is not the same athlete with the fibula fracture. So really,
that's what we thought. He wasn't going to be able to move, and he wasn't. But he was. He did well with his throws. He got it out when he needed to, and his offensive line held up enough for him to be able to get those balls thrown. So, which is so,
do your jobs.
Look, and the touchdown on the fade route to Alec Pierce in double coverage. Kamari Lassiter's damn near in perfect coverage. You can't really ask for better positioning. He's got the arm right there in between Alec Pierce's arms. Alec Pierce just makes one hell of a catch in the back of the end zone. A damn near Herculean effort to outplay a phenomenal defensive play. And then Kalen Bullock is coming over and underneath, I think, in an attempt to try to pick the ball, but he got there late.
Yeah, and
So,
we kept Tyler Warren. We also kept Tyler Warren, pedestrian. I feel like all game.
Yeah, he had 25 yards and that touchdown after the DPI on Bullock, but blocked. But yeah. No, I mean,
straight all over him.
And Petrie didn't look crazy with his huge helmet out there, but he was playing football how he plays. Yeah, you could definitely see a difference in the defense with him out there.
Yeah, I will say that I got a little worried when Jalen Reed got hurt.
I did too.
Shit, we got fucking
Miles.
Who do we have left? That's what I was like.
Miles Bryant, and then now I was watching SNL earlier, and they were talking about how Jalen Mills will probably be elevated from the practice squad to play safety next week.
Yeah, bro, I forgot he was on the team.
He's been elevated a couple times already, hasn't he?
I know, but why are we forgetting about him?
Mm-hmm. But D'Amico didn't give any updates on Jimmy Ward. He was directly asked, and he said there are no updates on Jimmy Ward. So I would assume from this point on, there's no Jimmy Ward. Joe Mixon might be out here saying that he's not officially ruled out for the year, but
everybody else is.
Yeah, at this point, he's the person. So I don't think anybody.
Even if Joe Mixon did come back, what would he be? Like, we don't even know. He has not played football. Like, I know it's a little off topic, but if let's say Joe Mixon was to come back in 2 weeks after we play the Chiefs and whoever we play after that, I can't think of right now. Don't really care. I think it's a bad team too.
Oh yeah, we're getting a really fun stretch. So it's Chiefs, home against Arizona, home against Vegas, at Chargers, home against the Colts.
So like I would feel like if he was, let's say he was to come back, in Arizona. That's what I was thinking. They were the next ones. Okay, so Arizona. That would be a good game for him to come back and get his legs under him. And then you'd have Vegas right after that. Like, I mean, come on now. Like, I'm not gonna go there. But Geno Smith thinks he's been having hell this year, man.
Did you guys see these next gen stats on ESPN right now?
No. What's going on?
So CJ Stroud had his best day of his career against the Colts in man coverage, throwing for 208 yards in man coverage.
Yeah, he does great against man.
Great with man coverage.
Usually he is better against zone.
Not this year.
Well, I'm just saying all year this year he's been great with man coverage.
Well, how would 208 yards against man coverage be his best ever?
Because most people play zone. It ain't that many teams. Like almost every other team we play in the AFC South plays zone.
I mean, fair enough.
And this is the Colts' first year playing man. They've been a zone team for years.
Well, they were a zone team for most of the year until they got Sauce. Then they started running man 42% of the time.
Even though Sauce is a better now. No, but even with that being said, Sauce is a better cover 2 corner than he is a man one anyway. But I digress. Yeah, we're gonna extend him.
I think we're bringing Ed Ingram back.
Yeah, I can see that too.
3-year deal.
They gotta, especially because at least he's all right now. Even if he's bad next year, if they can get a center.
No, the thing about it is all the positions that we still honestly need to fill, because we still need a left guard.
Oh, well, of course.
If they restructure Titus's contract, it's going to be to play right tackle. Because Trent Brown, how much more do you really think Trent Brown has in him?
I don't know how many. I don't think he might not have another game in him.
Shit, he's all right. He's just old as hell.
He's going to
I'm
finish
just
this.
saying.
He's going to finish this year. But next year, Titus is going to need to go make tackle.
Man.
We'll see. I think it's I think it's kind of weird that literally any time we get somebody who's playing serviceable at right tackle, and then our normal right tackle is also healthy, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll make this other guy, the original guy, just play another position. Because we're getting the same play out of a guy who's been here 4 months. I think if he stays, he's going to get paid as a guard. Defense bows up in critical moments.
Yep.
This is something that early in the season we were not doing. The Baker Mayfield fourth down, a missed sack, the fumble in the Rams game.
You got the Bo Nix.
The Bo Nix scramble. A bunch of different things, honestly. There are tons and tons of examples of this defense playing phenomenal for 99% of the game, but then on the final drive, to either seal it up or whatever, we've got to do just stop them this one time and kind of like, I guess the hook and ladder against the Bills on that 4th and 27. It wasn't too long, and now we're starting to correct those mistakes. We're starting to make the defense, shut shit down rather than actually allowing absolute insanity to happen on the final fucking play or drive of the game.
That's why one of the things that I've even questioned about our defense, if anything, was why we couldn't close the door in those third and longest shit plays. Anytime the other team is like 3rd and 20, 3rd and 16, 3rd and 25, it always seems to be a chance that they find a way to get it.
Well, I've noticed that a lot of those instances are the random instances that Matt Burke likes to blitz.
Mm-hmm.
So he blitzed on that hook and ladder. He blitzed on the Baker Mayfield. He blitzed. We're just blitzing at the wrong fucking time, it sounds like.
Because then you don't have a spot for them. When you don't have to.
When we have a defense that doesn't have to blitz. We've proven it all year long. We can get there with 4.
Yeah.
And that was before Danico was one of those.
Okay, but think about it like this. So Tampa was week 2. D'Amico was still calling the defense then.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he was wrong for what he did, but I know by the time we got to I know Buffalo, but like I feel like he might still be calling the defense damn near the same way D'Amico was, but that might need to be one thing that you change up at the end of the game. Situational football.
Well, it's the thing is, if we're regardless of who was calling that Tampa Bay game, by that point, Baker had killed us multiple times with scrambles.
Oh yeah.
There's no way there should not be a spy on him. Josh Allen had a spy on him most of the fucking game. That's why Aziz
come back.
He did.
He come back. He did. Okay, I couldn't remember if he came back or not.
Oh yeah. They took that green dot quickly off of towards him. We're like, okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Yep. But as controversial as this game was, all that, division champs and wild card pathways are both still alive. We're one game back on both the Jags and the Colts. They play each other this week. No matter what happens, if we win, we are moving into second place and going to be continued just one game behind the leader. The leader still has another game against the team they just played, and then a game against the Broncos. And I say that because I think the Jags are going to win. Yeah, the Jags play the Broncos still. I mean, the Colts.
The Jags might win that game because I feel like they're a quiet 8-4.
The Jags. So the Colts play at Jacksonville, at Seattle, home against San Francisco, home against Jacksonville, at Houston.
That is not an easy schedule.
The Colts schedule is kind of for real, just kind of got strange because that, especially when you hear that Seattle. And like, and I know, I ain't saying Seattle defense, our defense, but I'm just saying.
They're good.
No, I'm gonna say this: if you got Jackson Smith and the Jigba JSN, that week, call him, play him, start.
Yeah, and Sauce is hurt, so he's going to be missing several weeks. They're going to be down, obviously, him and. It's going to be a rough ride for the Colts. And
did they announce it yet? What was wrong with Sauce?
No, they did say that he avoided an Achilles injury, but nothing definitive about anything else. Jag schedule: home against the Colts, home against the Jets, at Denver.
I don't like that for Sauce because I think even if he does, like it's gonna sound really stupid to say this, but them I would say I wouldn't want Sauce to come back unless it's like playoff time because if he barely missed an Achilles, you know what's going to end up happening? He's gonna come and tear his Achilles.
He gonna Tyrese Halliburton that shit.
Like it sounds so crazy. Or Kevin Durant, they shouldn't have even came back. Like it sounds so stupid to say that. Like and I'm saying that they might need him for the playoffs. He probably shouldn't even come back then. Like it sounds so crazy when you're flirting with that Achilles. That anytime you come back, like Anthony Davis, this just happened to him.
Bro,
the man played one game and tore his Achilles.
Soft Harris Gardner. If we can get past these Chiefs, I really think we can run the table. No, you're right. Like since before the Titans game, I've been saying that we had the possibility to go 7-1 and down the final stretch. And the only loss I had was the Chiefs because it's Sunday Night Football. It's in Arrowhead. And we historically can't fucking beat these motherfuckers in that building. But
if we can play just the Chiefs and not the Chiefs and the refs, I think we got a chance.
Eric from
Let's Video can't play the Texans and the refs.
Not in Kansas City. Not in Kansas City.
Well, maybe they'll travel to Kansas City. They might stay the night in Indy and just travel to Kansas City. Meet us there.
My conspiracy theory 10-4 had is the NFL needs Kansas City in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They need them in the playoffs.
Bro, I wonder what like now that makes me wonder.
Hold on, we'll get there.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get there. Let's talk files. That's Eric from Third and Teal. Says the Jags, all winnable games for the Jags. This is the Jags' final 5. Home against Indy, home against the Jets, at Denver, at Indianapolis, home against Tennessee.
I don't know about all winnable, but yeah, definitely all winnable. It's football. Anything can happen.
All winnable. The only one that's winnable is Tennessee.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
I'm just being funny. The same thing for us.
Well, no, Denver, we know is a good football team.
Oh, we dead. We losing to Kansas City. My bad. Go ahead, fellas.
God damn. Tell me how negative you really want to be.
Nah, it's all right. It ain't that it's negative, but it's going to be too cold for them. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Well, look, gentlemen, there's even a weird outside shot, technically. If we run the table and some other things fall our way, there's a world where we could be the 1 seed.
What?
I'm not sitting here and banking on it. I'm not putting a lot of faith in it. Basically, if it were going to happen, it would start this evening because the Patriots would have to lose to the Giants and then basically just crumble for the rest of the year. CJ Hunter. I know, wild. I know.
Yeah, like I say those mainly the Patriots and the God damn it, and the Broncos would literally have to like have some mishaps coming up for that to actually happen. I don't see that happening, but for sure if we win out, we'll win the division. I am sure.
Oh yeah.
That.
And it would be the best record in team history.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's what's crazy. Started out 0-3. We've gone 7-2 since then. 4 in a row.
From the bottom, now we here.
Yeah.
It should be 6 in a row, but whatever.
Jingle a pair of cuffs after every bad call. Yeah. But all right. Gentlemen, I think this is a good spot to go ahead and wrap her up. You guys have any closing comments?
Nah, I just want to say, like I said, all the Texans fans continue to be Texans fan bandwagon fans that just joined us. And I mean, and just joined us as Texans fans. It's okay. We'll accept you. We understand. Whoever
I
the
would
other
not
two might have
accept
been.
the CJ slander, though.
No.
Like, you do not have to talk down about CJ Stroud to say that you want Davis Mills to be the quarterback. That is,
the only people allowed to have CJ slander is if they had to watch Tony Banks play quarterback. If you didn't see Tony Banks play quarterback, you can't say shit about who our quarterback is. So that means under a certain age, you definitely can't say shit.
It's true.
Tony Banks is crazy.
I was thinking about this. So think about all the kids who like became a Texans fan around like 2010.
Oh, fuck me.
For like most of their existence, there's actually been like a halfway decent team.
Guys, my son is 15. Thank you.
Like
my son is a Texans fan that's like, yeah, the Texans haven't been that bad. I was like, oh son, come here.
Yes, he wasn't even alive for David Carr. And I don't even blame David Carr. I blame them. I blame them drafting David Carr to an expansion team. Oh my God, that is just ridiculous, man. I feel like they ruined David Carr's career. I will always feel that way.
My son has only seen Andre Johnson through video.
Oh no.
He never got to see Andre actually play.
Oh, I did, and he balled the fuck out several times.
And that's why his favorite thing is watching him beat the dog shit out of Cortland Finnegan. That's his favorite. Yeah, that's his favorite thing.
Brandon says Dalton Schultz better than Tyler Warren, confirmed.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh. Damn.
Well, look, gentlemen, it's always a pleasure to sit here and talk to you guys about the Texans. I appreciate you both for taking time out of your evenings. Folks at home, thank you for watching. Go ahead, head over to Mass 3 Productions to support Mike all across social medias. Do the same thing at That's Crazy Podcast and Talk to support Chris. And while you're at it, do the same thing here. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. We're trying to get in front of new Texans fans each and every time, and that starts with you. Help us fight the algorithm. Be good people. Go Texans. Fuck the Colts.
Fuck the Colts.
And the